Hello, welcome to my introduction of the final project of Intel Teaching Essential Course 2017. My name is NGUYEN and my student ID is K40751011. My instructor is Mr. Lê Nguyễn Như Anh. Now let's begin. About the design course, I chose Ready for FCE, published by Macmillan Publisher, as my course book. Unit 12, Looking After Yourself, is chosen as a teaching unit, and the final project will be a survey, following by a presentation in which data acquired from the survey are shown, along with some comments and recommendations from students. First, let's take a look on my unit portfolio. There are 5 folders. The first one is the assessment folder. These folders contain supporting documents such as the guideline and the rubric. Next is the student sample. In this folder, sample for the final project will be displayed. Students can consider them as an example. This will lead students into the right way. Students and teachers will need supporting as they progressing towards, and they can find it in student and teacher support. Finally, will be the unit plan. About the unit plan, first I would like to talk about the unit. Its name is Looking After Yourself, and this unit focuses on health area. The recommended rate for this unit is rate 8 to rate 12. And the unit will last for 4 weeks. There will be 2 sessions per week, and each session will take place in 45 minutes. The main topic will be about healthy habits in eating and drinking. Its vocabulary will be mainly about health matter, and Unit 12 focus on reported speak, countable and uncountable noun grammar points. This knowledge will be lectured through learning class, activity, and final project. The curriculum framing question. The essential question will be, are you healthy? The unit question will be, what is a healthy diet? And how does the amount of water we absorb affect our health? The content question will be, which food are healthy? Are you eating in the right way? Or do we usually drink enough water for a day? Next is the assessment timeline. Students will brainstorm the idea with the help of the KWL chart. This activates their formal knowledge. Also, through this chart, teacher is able to know their response to the topic and the final project. From that, prepare an appropriate lecture. After brainstorming time, a student-teacher conference is held to answer student concerns about the project. This ensures students not misunderstanding the requirement or any task included. Also, teacher helps students arrange their time, set their goal. Students will be ready after this step. During the time students working on the project, teacher will distribute supporting documents to students. This will frame student progress. Any difficulty can be shared among peers and can be solved by the teacher on class or on Facebook group. After that, initial product survey data should be submitted for further instruction from teacher. After receiving feedback from teacher, students create a presentation. There will be a checklist to evaluate student degrees of success, a form for students to evaluate each other's performances, and the reflection from teacher. About the instructional procedure, the instructional procedure will follow the design order in course book. In week 1, the first section will be the introduction. Teacher announces the final project and its requirement after a sequence of activity for warming up and brainstorming. In the second section of week 1, students will learn speaking. Students are asked to give comment on 2 pictures of 2 main eating habits. After that, they will be led into studying about fast food, a type of food that will appear in the survey. After the speaking activity, teacher will have students with the countable and uncountable noun. And at the end of the section, teacher deploy the first part of the final project. Teacher will divide class into groups, distribute documents, provide link, and answering any question from students. In week 2, the first section will be about listening. Teacher will organize a small presentation in which each group of students present the idea about a healthy diet. This feature appears on the final presentation. Then the teacher helps the student with the language focus. Also, at the end of this session, teacher will give feedback about the survey question of students. The second section of this week will be about reading. Teacher will have students with reading exercise, and also after the reading exercise, teacher will organize a discussion about drinking habit. This will help students to answer one of the unit questions. In week 3, the first section will be language focus. Teacher will have students with the reported speak. Teacher will be in charge of presenting the reported speak and help students in create reported speech. After that is a speaking activity, and at the end, teacher will answer any concerns or any difficulty from students. In the second section of this week will be about writing. Teacher will talk more about what is a survey and what is it used for. And after that, teacher will guide students on how to write a report on a survey. After students get the idea, they will be able to present for the rest of the final project, the presentation, and this is the time teacher asks students to prepare for the presentation. In the final week, week 4, the first section will be about the vocabulary. Teacher will help students with the vocabulary about health matter and also teach them into the modifier of noun. And at the end of the session, teacher will remind them about the presentation. In the last session, each group of students report their survey in time of a presentation, and teacher and their peer will discuss about it. After the final section, teacher will give back the score and the reflection onto the Facebook group. For the final part of my presentation, I would like to show a sample for the final project. Thank you for listening.